Hi class, welcome back, second grade. It's super nice that you are here and I hope you are ready to start with this class. Today we're going to start as always by doing a review about the activities that we did the last week on Friday, and we had a nice week. I hope you had a nice weekend, but it's time for us to keep studying and keep working. So you are doing an excellent job, all of you. Keep working like that. If you are not sending some of the activities, if you are missing one activity, it's time for you to send it to me before we go on vacation. We have the holidays, but we need to focus on the activities. Just to remember, on Friday we did activities on pages 38 and 39 from the workbook. And we did some exercises about using one, two, or once, two in here too. And we also did activities like, is there a post office near here? Yes, there is. No, there isn't. These kind of questions that you can ask people if you want to know if there is a place in one city or something like that. Because it is not used for only asking about places, about stores. No solo se utiliza cuando queremos preguntar sobre tiendas o sobre lugares en la ciudad. We can use it too. For example, I'm here in my room. This is my bedroom. Estoy aquí en mi bedroom. And for example, I can ask my sister, le puedo preguntar a mi hermana, is there a chair in the bedroom? Yo le puedo preguntar eso. Y ella me podría decir, yes there is, or no there isn't, okay? It is not only... Bueno, esto es solo para que ustedes entiendan que no es únicamente que se usa este tema para preguntar cosas sobre la ciudad. Puedes aplicarlo a cualquier otro lugar, a tu casa, porque igual vimos cosas de la casa. También podemos aplicarlo para muchas otras cosas, okay? So we're going to see it later, but first it's time for us to start with the activities for today. Today we're going to be learning the means of transportation. The last week we did some activities about this, but this time we are going to focus on this. So the means of transportation around the world are a lot. They all are different. Like in some countries, they use boats. In some other countries, like in Mexico, we use buses, we use cars, we use taxis, but we don't have the trains that other cities have. Like, we're going to pay attention to it. These aren't the only means of transportations that exist, but these are some of them. I have 7, and then we're going to check it. So let's repeat with me. Maybe you know some of this, but it's important for you to repeat so you can improve your pronunciation. So we have, first of all, we have car, taxi, boat. Okay, there are some different kinds of boats, de barcos y otro tipo de botes, de medios de transporte que andan en el mar, en el océano, etc. But we are going to see boats, okay? Then we have bicycle, okay? Bus, train, motorcycle. Excellent job. Now, one more time. Car, taxi, boat, bicycle, bus, train, motorcycle. Now, if I want to say, for example, what is the mean of transportation that I use? For example, I would say I go to the mall by car. Remember, we were learning using this preposition, this conjunction, this word that it's by. Okay? For example, I would say, si fuéramos a la escuela como normalmente, I would say I go to school by bus because that was the mean of transportation that I used to use. So, what do you use so you could go to school? For example, you could say, I go to school by car, I go to school by taxi, I go to school by bus, like me, or I go to school by motorcycle. Okay, so it's important to learn this. I go, for example, to the movies by taxi, and some others. Okay, so we're going to check the activities. We have only one page for today, and it's page 40, and we have two activities, but let's check, because later we have an activity for the notebook. So it's on page 40 from the workbook, and I have mine in here. So I hope you are ready to do this with me. We are going to do this together. So we have activity 11, look, read, and write. And then we have the words in here. Bike is the same as bicycle, boat, bus, train. So number one, in London, so children go to school by, and then you have the picture. You need to look at this. What is this? And I write it. Number two, in Mexico City, many children go to school by, and then you look at it. Okay, they go to school by. In Bangkok, many children go to school by. Okay, I answer it. And number four, in Beijing, many children go to school by. You answer. So activity 12 says listen, read, and write. You have the words in the box: bike, canals, fast, ground, without. So you can look at this in the internet. If you want to know the meaning of these words, you can find it on the internet. Use a dictionary, ask your parents to help you, and so let's check it. I'm going to play the audio, and you need to pay attention as you always do, so we can do this activity together as always.
Workbook, page 40, activity 12. Listen, read, and write.
There are a lot of canals in Bangkok. Sunan goes to school by boat. Lars and his friends live in Amsterdam. They go to school by bike on bike streets. Bike streets are safe streets without cars. In Mexico City, there are a lot of cars on the street. Carmen goes to school by bus because it's fast. Her school is near a bus stop. Sophia goes to school under the ground. There are 468 subway stations in New York. Sophia's apartment is near a station.
Okay, and that was it. It was like really short. Now we're going to check the activity for the notebook activity, and the instruction says it's quite easy. It says copy the question, answer, and draw. So the question says, how do you go to school? Ok, yo sé que ahora no estamos yendo a la escuela, pero vamos a contestar esto como si normalmente lo hiciéramos. ¿Cómo lo hacías el año pasado? ¿Cómo ibas a la escuela? ¿Qué usabas? ¿En qué te movías? ¿Ok? So, I go to school by, esta es la respuesta. Y aquí vas a escribir by bus, by car, by taxi, by bike, motorcycle, I don't know. And then you're going to draw it in here. I want to see those beautiful drawings and huge drawings. So those are the activities for today, and I hope you don't have any problems in doing this. These are a few activities, and that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Goodbye.